Hey, what's going on? Coming at you from Chicago, Illinois. So, just I guess a little bit of a confession. I did do a video recently. I titled that video Dylan Mulvaney, a religious take. And I started that video by saying that I didn't want to initially do that video because there have been so many videos out there that talk about this Dylan character. And now here I am making another video about this guy. So why am I making this video? Because again, there's just that that question, that debate: is he really a transgender individual, or is this guy just basically just a character, just somebody who knows how to market himself, and is he just seeking the attention, the fame? So I'll see what I can do to try to address that question. So I found this this YouTube video. It's called "Nobody Cared About Dylan Mulvaney Until He Put On a Dress," and this video was released from a YouTube channel called Patriot Twins. So on their channel, they talk about how this dude Dylan, that he's an entertainer, that he's this is me talking, that it should be said that he was a talented young man, talented before the whole TikTok and the cross-dressing, the constant craze for attention. So the twins on their channel talk about how he was, they showed a video clip of him tap dancing, and they talked about how he was on Broadway, and again they emphasize that he's an entertainer and that he's talented. And then the twins show a video clip of Dylan prancing around on The Price is Right. That also was a short video clip. They indicate that they indicate that he's acting over the top in that clip of him on The Price is Right, and that he's doing his best to get noticed. This was before his TikTok celebrity, and when he was basically just a regular guy, if you want to label him as that, before the whole transgender thing. And then they show a more recent picture of Dylan after the facial feminization surgery, and it's a picture of him at what appears to be at an award show, and he's wearing a red dress. And then the twins say that nobody gave a SHIT about you until you put on a dress. And then they also said that he finally found his calling. They conclude by saying some people will do anything for money. And again, they re-emphasize that he's a bright, intelligent, talented person. So do I agree with these statements? To some extent, yeah. He definitely knows how to market himself, promote himself. In a lot of his videos, he's very energetic. He's very, I guess if you want to say, personable to his target audience. But again, the whole transgender, the transgender lifestyle is just something that I just don't agree with. from a religious standpoint, and just um, it, I also want to add that in the video that I made, um, Dylan Mulvaney, a religious take, I talked about how there was a TikToker who was sort of like modeling after Dylan, and that he got the bottom surgery, and that another YouTuber, Odin's Men, he was showing that video, and it was just basically this 42-year-old guy, again modeling after Dylan, trying to. It appeared like he was trying to get Dylan's attention, but um, he had some self-worthy issues, saying that, oh, Dylan, he's too big, he's got too many things going on to give this 42-year-old any attention, and this 42-year-old transgender, in the video he looks very down, very almost depressed, and that's another reason why I don't support. That's another reason why I don't support that whole transgender cause, that lifestyle, because it is leading people down. It's leading people astray. It's deceiving people into thinking that that's an acceptable lifestyle, that it's gonna lead to some sort of fulfillment for them. And for a lot of these transgender, especially for the ones that do the permanent surgery, a lot of them, it appears, it just leads to a living nightmare. It's different when you're young and you still have energy, but once you start getting older, you get more life reflection, and you realize maybe it just, that whole lifestyle just wasn't worth it. So just really quickly, I just want to read some reviews on this video about Dylan Mulvaney on this channel, Patriot Twins. And one person said, "You guys are 1000% correct. He's a parody, just an entertainer playing a character." Somebody else said, "He's not trans. He's an entertainer who has found a way of getting rich on it, but at the expense of women." And then this final comment here: "This was his chance to play the biggest acting role he could think of. He is a genius. He knew this would make him rich and famous." So I can see where people are coming from when they say, that he's not really transgender, that he's just an entertainer. He's, how they allude to, he's just a character. He did this for the money, for the fame. I get that, I understand that. But at the same time, he got permanent facial feminization surgery. So if he's not a transgender, then why did he go ahead and do that? Why wouldn't he just continue parading, wearing cross-dressing and maybe the makeup? Why did he take it to that step further? I guess you can say he did it for the fame and the money, but I don't know. I really don't know whether he is a transgender. It doesn't matter, because that whole lifestyle, that whole charade that he's playing is just, it's unacceptable, and it's just basically an abomination. And then, so the ultimate question is, what happens when the fame wears off? Especially with this backlash with he endorsed the Bud Light, and now again the backlash. There's backlash from the Nike endorsement as well. What happens? Will some of this help him come back down to reality? Coming back down from the high of the notoriety and the money. Some of these celebrities, they're just everyday people. You know, they could be walking down the street and then people just giving them the cold shoulder, people acting very distant towards them. Is this gonna finally bring him down to reality and realize, was the fame, was the money, was it worth it? Was it worth it basically selling his soul for the fame and the money? That's a question that he's going to have to decide and answer for himself. So that was today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.